Mrs. Musgrove. Good morning, Mum.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Mary and Henrietta will be back in a moment. Do sit down, my dear. There'll only be a moment.
I'll write that letter now, Father.
Well, ma'am, then Mr. Musgrove and my brother Hayter met again to talk it all over, you see, and the young people would not be denied.
Well, I can understand that. After all, Mr. Hayter isn't so very young, is he?
Oh, they were quite wild about it, you know, and we thought it'd be better than a long engagement.
That's just what I was going to say. It's good for young people to have to struggle a little together on a small income. Much better than a long engagement.
Oh, my dear Mrs. Croft, there is nothing I abominate more than a long engagement.
Look at this, Miss Elliot.
What is it?
A portrait. Do you know who that is?
It's Captain Benwick.
Right, so you can guess who it's for.
Louisa?
Naturally. But it wasn't done for her.
Oh?
No, Benwick met some clever young German at the Cape. Sat to him for my poor sister. Oh, she wanted a picture of him, you see.
Yes, of course.
Do you know what he wants me to do now? Get it set properly for Louisa.
I'm really rather shocked that he should be so insensitive.
Yes, well, I'm not sorry to hand the task over to someone else, I can tell you. Wentworth's writing about it now.
Oh, I see.
Poor Fanny. She wouldn't have forgotten him so soon.
No, I can well believe that.
No, it wasn't in her nature. She doted on him, you know.
It wouldn't be in the nature of any woman who truly loved.
Do you claim so much for your sex?
Oh, certainly. We don't forget men as soon as you forget us. We can't help ourselves. We live at home, quiet and confined. We have so much time to let our feelings prey on us.
Do you imagine men's feelings don't prey on them?
Ah, but men are always doing things. You have your professions and occupations. There's always some business or other to take you back again into the world at once. No, your feelings aren't as strong as ours.
Well, I believe the opposite. I believe there's a real correspondence between our minds and our bodies. Just as men have stronger bodies than women, so they have stronger feelings too.
Ah, then if our bodies are weaker, you must grant that our feelings are tenderer. They're more susceptible.
Perhaps.
No, there's no question about it. You don't know what it is to feel like a woman, and it would be too much for you if you did.
Too much?
Oh, yes. Men have so many physical difficulties to struggle with in their lives. If they had to struggle, as we do, with feelings as well, it would be too much altogether.
Well, we shall never agree, Oh, have you finished that letter, Wentworth?
Not quite. Just a few lines more. I shall be done in 5 minutes.
Well, there's no hurry on my side. I'm in very good anchorage here. We shall never agree, I'm afraid.
Perhaps no man or woman ever could.
Let me at least try to persuade you. All history's against you, you know. And all literature, prose and verse.
No proofs from literature. Men have always had every advantage in giving their side of the story.
Oh, now, why do you say that?
Because it's true. Men have always had a much better education than women. Their hand has held the pen, not ours. No, I won't allow you any proof from books.
Well, then where shall we find proof?
Nowhere.
I do believe you're trying to get out of it.
Oh, no. Women lead quiet lives. Their knowledge is drawn from their observation of their own little circle. If I were to give you my proof, I would be betraying confidences.
Ah, yes, I see. Well, if you put it like that, of course.
We must simply agree to differ.
Well, very well, but if I only could make you understand how a man suffers when he takes his last look at his wife and children, when he watches the boat that he sent them away in for as long as he can still see it, and then when he turns away and says, God knows whether we shall ever meet again.
Oh, I think I do understand. The only privilege I claim for my own sex, and it's not a very enviable one, you needn't covet it, is that of loving longest, when life or hope are gone.
You're a good soul. I shan't quarrel with you. And when I think of Benwick, well, my tongue is tied.
Well, Frederick, you and I part company here, I think.
What? What?
Well, I'm going home, and you have an engagement with your friend.
Oh, yes. Yes, we separate here.
We shall all meet again at your party, Miss Elliot. We had your sister's card yesterday.
I'm so glad you are coming.
And Frederick's coming too, I think, aren't you, Frederick?
Yes, very true. What, are you going?
Haven't you heard a word I've said?
Well, Harville and I will soon be after you. That is, if you're ready, Harville. Yes. I'll only be half a minute. I know you want to be off. I shall only be half a minute.
Goodbye, Mrs. Musgrove. Goodbye.
Well, Miss Elliot, I shall try to persuade you some more this evening.
Oh, I think I was only saying that perhaps Captain Benwick does not have a mind to affliction.
Ah, perhaps so. Perhaps so.
Let's go, Harville.
Well, very well. Well, goodbye, Miss Elliot. Mrs. Musgrove?
Sir?
God bless you.
I beg your pardon, ma'am. I forgot my gloves.
By all means, by all means. I don't know where Mary and Henrietta can be, my dear.
It's all right, Mama. I'll just wait here by the...
That's right. Amuse yourself, my dear.
I can listen in silence no longer. I must speak to you as I can. You pierce my soul. I'm half agony, half hope. Don't tell me I'm too late, that such precious feelings have gone forever.
Too late.
I offer myself to you again with a heart which is even more your own than when you almost broke it 8.5 years ago. Never say that men forget sooner than women, that their love is the first to die. I have never loved anyone but you. I may have been unjust, I may have been weak and resentful, but never inconstant. I only came to Bath because of you. I think and plan only for you. Have you not seen this? Can you fail to understand what I want? I would not have waited even these last 10 days to speak if I only could have guessed your feelings, as I'm sure you have guessed mine.
I will only be a moment, my dear. I must just go and post this. Well, bless me.
Oh, I can hardly write. Every moment you say something which overwhelms me. Your voice sinks, but I can hear every syllable when others cannot. Oh, you are too good, too excellent. You do us justice indeed. You do believe there is true love and true constancy among men. Believe them to be most fervent, most undeviating in Frederick Wentworth. I must go, uncertain of my fate, but I shall come back here or follow you as soon as possible. A word, a look will be enough to decide whether I enter your father's house this evening or never.
Oh, Frederick. Frederick, Frederick. Oh.
Oh, here they are at last, Miss Anne. You can put your book away now.
You should come with us, Anne. We've had such a good time.
For shopping. That's all women ever think about.
Oh, Charles, be quiet. Oh, aren't the new fashions beautiful, Anne? I'm going to wear nothing but long sleeves for the evening from now on.
Long sleeves?
Yes, and short petticoats. Coloured and with braces. I had no idea of the fashions living at Uppercross.
And a good thing, too, I should say. I pity my poor cousin if he's going to have to keep you in coloured petticoats all his life.
With braces. Do you like the new short waist, Anne? I'm not sure that I do, really.
The what?
Aren't you feeling well?
No, Henrietta.
You look rather ill, Anne.
Oh, my poor Miss Anne.
Oh, it's nothing, Mum. It'll soon pass.
Oh, would you like to lie down here for a minute?
I think I'd better go home.
Oh, by all means, my dear, go home at once and take care of yourself, or you won't be well enough for the party tonight.
Oh, yes, you must be all right for that.
Charles, ring and order a chair. Miss Anne must not walk.
Oh, no, Mum, I'd rather walk. It's what I need.
But you may catch cold.
No, my head, I want to clear it. Fresh air is what I want.
You haven't fallen down recently. You haven't slipped and bumped your head.
No, nothing like that.
Oh, good. Then I expect you'll be all right again by this evening.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Musgrove.
We're all looking forward to it so much.
Charles!
I'm afraid, Mum, I hope it is perfectly understood that...
That what, my dear?
You will tell the other gentlemen that we are expecting them this evening, too. I'm so afraid there might have been some mistake.
Oh, I don't think so.
We are expecting Captain Wentworth as well as Captain Harville.
Oh, Captain Harville has every intention of coming, I assure
Oh,
you.
do you think so? I'm afraid I should be so sorry if... You will mention it to him when you see them again, won't you? You will see them again, I'm sure. Do please promise me.
Oh, to be sure, my dear. Charles, if you see Captain Harville anywhere, remember to give him Miss Anne's message.
Of course, Mamma.
There's no need to be uneasy, my dear. Captain Harville considers himself quite engaged. I'll answer for it.
But Captain Wentworth...
Oh, and Captain Wentworth, too, I dare say.
Yes, yes, Anne. They'll both be there. Now let me take you home.
Oh, no, thank you, Charles. I shall be quite all right by myself.
Don't be so foolish. Of course I shall take you. No, I don't like Bath. There's too much smoke and confusion. Give me the country every time. Oh, hello, Wentworth.
May I join you?
Please.
Of course, of course. Which way are you going? Just to Gay Street? Or are you going on further up the town?
I hardly know.
Are you going as high as Belmont? Anywhere near Camden Place?
Yes, I could be.
Because if you are, I shall have no scruple in asking you to take my place and give Anne your arm to her father's.
It will be a pleasure.
She's rather done for this morning, I'm afraid. She can't get home on her own.
I shall be delighted.
And I really ought to be at that fellow's in the marketplace.
Which fellows is that?
The gunsmith fellows. You know. He promised to show me a capital gun he's just sending off to somebody. He said he wouldn't pack it up until the last possible moment so I could have a look at it. And if I don't go now, I shall miss it.
Oh, then, Charles, you must go. Oh, thank you for bringing me so far.
Yes, you must hurry.
Yes. It's a splendid piece, he says.
I'm sure it is.
It sounds rather like that second-size double barrel of mine you shot with round Winthrop one day. Do you remember?
Oh, yes, an excellent gun.
Charles, you must hurry or you'll miss it.
Yes. Oh, yes. Well, I'll leave Anne to you then, Wentworth.
I shall look after her to the very best of my ability, Musgrove.
Yes. Good. Well, I hope you'll soon be feeling well again, Anne. Yes, I must say you're looking a good deal better already.
And feeling it. Goodbye, Charles, and thank you.
Goodbye, then.
Well, Miss Elliot?
Well, sir.
Where shall we go?
Anywhere you like, so long as it's not to my father's.
Ana, mira. Allí junto a la columna. ¿No es aquella la señora Clay? Está hablando con un caballero. Oye, yo diría que es... ¿De qué hablas? Yo diría que es el primo William. ¿No decías que estaba de viaje? Mírale, está allí junto a la señora Clay. Lo he reconocido enseguida. ¿Lo ves?
Sí, son ellos. No sé qué pueden estar haciendo.
¿No tendrán amores ocultos?
¿Qué tonterías se te ocurren? ¿No sabes que el primo William está perdidamente enamorado de mi hermana Isabel?
Ya estamos aquí otra vez. Os he traído una sorpresa.
Señorita Elliot.
Encantada de verle de nuevo, señor Harvey.
Y aquí está el Capitán Trent. Todos reunidos de nuevo.
En cuanto supe que habían venido, me apresuré a buscar su dirección. Ha sido una grata sorpresa. ¿Cómo está usted desde la tarde del concierto?
Muy bien, gracias. No esperaba verle tan pronto.
No lo deseaba.
He tomado un palco para mañana por la tarde. Sé cuánto te gusta el teatro. He invitado al Capitán Trent y supongo que Ana vendrá con nosotros.
Estaré encantada.
Carlos, por Dios, ¿qué ideas se te ocurren? ¿No sabes que mañana estábamos invitados en casa de mi padre para conocer a nuestra pariente, la vizcondesa Darlingplay?
¿Pero quién piensa ahora en fiestas familiares? Tú puedes ir si se te antoja, pero ¿lo crees yo?
Ay, ¿no tienes más remedio que ir? ¿Lo has prometido?
No recuerdo haber dicho nada a ese respecto.
Además, irá gente muy interesante. También irá el primo William. Bueno, tal vez no, si se ha ido de viaje, como dices.
El primo William Elliot estará ausente por algún tiempo. Mucho tiempo.
No sé si debo felicitarla o expresarle mi sentimiento por la ausencia del señor Elliot. Me pareció que estaban ustedes muy unidos.
No siento en absoluto su ausencia.
Parece ingrato de su parte.
Es más, si me guarda el secreto, le diré que he sido yo, de algún modo, quien le ha impulsado a dejarlos.
¿Tanto poder tiene sobre él?
No es solo influencia personal. Es... no puedo decírselo todavía.
No entiendo.
Bueno, caballeros, yo creo que cumplidas las cortesías, deberíamos dedicarnos a nuestro negocio. Las damas se entretendrán ellas solas.
¿Y no iréis a hablar de negocios ahora? ¿Qué es lo que tramáis?
Un embarque de ganado para Francia.
¿No tienes mejor ocasión para hablar de tus tonterías?
Sí, pero nunca podré contar con la hábil ayuda del capitán Trent, que es un experto en negocios marítimos. Por favor, capitán, ¿cree que puede redactar aquí el documento?
Desde luego.
De todos modos, hijo, creo que deberías devolver ese falco. Oh, sería una pena que nos dividiésemos y que nos privásemos de la reunión en casa de Sir Walter.
La señora Musgrove está muy contenta con la doble boda de sus hijas.
La comprendo.
Yo también, aunque no ha dejado de sorprenderme lo de mi amigo Benwick. ¿Sabe usted que estuvo prometido a mi pobre hermana Fanny? Se adoraban. No crea que le guardo rencor. He dicho que le comprendo. Pero ella no le habría olvidado tan rápido.
Ninguna mujer que quiera de verdad olvida tan pronto.
¿Defiende usted su propio sexo?
Quizás sea un imperativo de nuestro destino. Las mujeres no tenemos vida propia. Los hombres, por el contrario, trabajan, tienen otras obligaciones.
No puedo admitir que sea más propio del varón olvidar. Creo todo lo contrario.
Yo opino que los sentimientos de ustedes son más enérgicos, más fuertes. Tienen que estar siempre dispuestos a dejarlo todo. Familia, patria, amistades. Ni la salud, ni el tiempo, ni la vida les pertenece. Sería demasiado cruel si además de todo eso tuvieran la misma sensibilidad que las mujeres.
Nunca nos pondremos de acuerdo en ese punto. Si yo pudiera hacerle comprender a usted lo que un hombre sufre cuando se embarca, mira por última vez a tierra y contempla con ansia indefinible a su mujer y a sus hijos hasta que los pierde de vista. Me refiero, claro está, a hombres de corazón, pero no soy yo el más indicado, ni el que más aventuras ha corrido. Aquí está nuestro amigo, el capitán Trent, que puede decirnos... ¿No está?
¿Quién?
¿El capitán Trent? ¿Se ha ido sin despedirse?
Qué extraño. ¿Ha dejado los papeles? La carta escrita dentro de un sobre. Pero... esta carta no es el escrito del almirantazgo. Está dirigida a usted, señorita Elliot.
Me es imposible seguir escuchando en silencio. Y para dirigirme a usted empleo el único medio de que dispongo. Se me parte el alma y vacilo entre la desolación y la esperanza. No me diga, por Dios, que ya es tarde. Mi corazón es aún más suyo ahora que cuando nos separamos hace años. A nadie he amado más que a usted. He sido injusto y débil, pero no inconstante. Solo por usted he venido a Bath. Solo en usted pienso. No me es posible seguir aquí oyéndola, sin decirle lo que siento. Si puedo tener esperanzas, abra la ventana y asómese ahora mismo. Yo estaré abajo esperando.
¿Qué dice? Qué raro. Marcharse así, sin despedirse.
Sí, bueno, es muy extraño. No lo comprendo en absoluto.
Aquella vez, mi padre no puso dificultades. La vizcondesa de Dalrymple le había dicho que el capitán Trent le parecía un caballero apuesto. Tal recomendación limó cualquier juicio desfavorable de Sir Walter sobre los marinos sin fortuna. La boda fue poco después. Volvimos a Kelling Hall. Una noticia. Desapareció de casa la señora Clay. Después nos enteramos que vivía en Londres y que el primo William se ocupaba de ella. También él solucionó su problema. Esa fue mi historia. El resto, solo felicidad.
Miss Musgrove and my brother Hayter, they met again.
Good morning, Mrs. Musgrove. Good morning, Mrs. Crowe.
Oh, they are all gone shopping, Anne. But Henrietta has given me strict instructions to keep you here till they return. Please come and sit with us.
Oh, thank you.
So, ma'am, all things considered, as Henry Hayter was wild about it, and my daughter pretty near as bad, we thought, let them marry at once and make the best of it. At any rate, said I to Papa, it will be better than a long engagement. Oh, thing I so abominate for young people as a long engagement. Oh, no, it is always as unequal to be engaged. Only
Do you know who this is?
Oh, it's Captain Benwick.
Yes. But it was not done for Louisa Musgrove. This was drawn at the Cape for my poor sister. And now I have the charge of getting it set for another. It's too much for me, I confess. So he undertakes it. He's writing instructions to the frame makers now. Poor Phoebe. She would not have forgotten him so soon. It's not in her nature.
It would not be in the nature of any woman who truly loved.
Do you claim that for your sex?
We do not forget you as soon as you forget us. We cannot help ourselves. We live at home, quiet, confined, and our feelings prey upon us. You always have business of some sort or other to take you back into the world.
I will not allow it to be any more man's nature than women's to be inconstant, or to forget those they love or have loved. I believe the reverse. I believe in... Have you finished your letter?
Yes. Not quite. A few lines yet.
Let me just observe that all histories are against you. All stories, prose and verse. I don't think I ever opened a book in my life which did not have something to say on women's fickleness.
But they were all written by men.
I suppose so.
If I could only make you understand what a man suffers when he takes a last look at his wife and children and watches the boat that he has sent them off in, as long as it's in sight, and then turns away and says, God knows whether we'll ever meet again. If I could only show you the glow of his soul when he does see them once more, when, coming back after a 12-month perhaps, and obliged to put into another port, he calculates how soon he can get them there, pretending to deceive himself and saying they cannot be here till such a day, but all the while hoping for them 12 hours sooner. And seeing them arrive at last, as if heaven had given them wings.
I believe you capable of everything great and good. So long as, if I may, so long as the woman you love lives, and lives for you, all the privilege I claim for my own sex, and it is not a very enviable one, you need not covet it, is that of loving longest, when all hope is gone.
Here, Frederick, you and I must part company, I believe.
One moment, Sophie.
But we shall all have the pleasure of meeting again this evening at your party.
Harville.
Thank you so much.
If you're ready, I'm at your service. Good morning, Miss Elliot. And God bless.
Good morning, Anne.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, where on earth have Henrietta and Mary got themselves to?
Forgive me, Mrs. Musgrave. I left my umbrella. Ma'am.
Captain Wentworth.
I can listen no longer in silence. I must speak to you by such means as are within my reach. You pierce my soul. I am half agony, half hope. Tell me not that I am too late, that such precious feelings are gone forever. I offer myself to you again with a heart even more your own than when you almost broke it 8 years and a half ago.
Dare not say that man forgets sooner than woman, that his love has an earlier death. I have loved none but you. Unjust I may have been, weak and
resentful I have been, but never inconstant. You alone have brought me to Bath. For you alone I think and plan. Have you not seen this? Can you fail to have understood my wishes? I had not waited even these 10 days when I have read your feelings.
I must go, uncertain of my fate.
I shall return or follow your party as soon as possible. A word.
A word, a look will be enough to decide whether I enter your father's house this evening or never.
Charles liked it. Anne. Did he? Anne, is something the matter? Look at you.
Oh, and I feel a little vain, Mrs. Musgrove. I will go home if I may.
By all means, my dear. Go home directly and take care of yourself so you may be fit for this evening. Yes. Charles, go and call a chair.
No, I assure you, Mrs. Musgrove, I am well able to walk. Good morning. See you this evening. Go. Charles, I want you to assure Captain Wentworth and Captain Harville that we hope to see them both tonight.
It was understood.
No,
I'm sure it was understood.
I do not think it was understood. They must come, do you hear? You will see them again this morning. Do promise me you will mention it.
You may mention it yourself. Frederick, which way are you going?
I hardly know.
Are you going near Camden Place? Because if you are, I shall have no scruple in asking you to take Anne's arm to her father's door. She's rather done for this morning, and I just seem eager to be at the gunsmith. He promised me the sight of a capital gun he's just about to send off. A goodie like that double barrel of mine, which she once shot with.
I shall have time to take it, Charles.
Thank you.
I thought I had.
Upon the Admiral and Mrs. Croft, I must disappoint you. They went to take the waters with Captain Wentworth. But since you are here, you may save me some time. Captain Wentworth bade me bring this note to you in Camden Place. Perhaps you would take it now.
Thank you.
You're quite well, Miss Elliot.
Thank you.
And if you'll excuse me, I'm already late for an appointment.
Miss Elliot, I can bear this no longer. You pierce my soul. I am half agony, half hope. Unjust I may have been. Weak and resentful I have been, but never inconstant. I offer myself to you again with a heart even more your own than when you almost broke it 8 years ago. I have loved none but you. You alone who brought me to Bath. For you alone I think and plan. Have you not seen this? I can hardly write. I must go uncertain of my fate. A word, a look will be enough. Only tell me that I am... Tell me not that I am too late. That such precious feelings are gone forever.
Why, Miss Elliot, you've just missed Frederick.
He has just gone to call upon you at Camden Place.
Good heavens, is anything the matter? Anne!
Thank you, Charles. I'm quite well.
You look quite done for. We shall have to get you home directly. The thing of it is, I ought to be in the marketplace now. The fellow there promised me the sight of a capital gun he's just sending off. Said he'd keep it unpacked till the last possible minute. If I do not cut along now, I shall miss out. You know, from his description, Wentworth, it sounds a good deal like that 16-bore Mortimer of mine you shot with that day round Winthrop. You remember? The London single long fowler with the walnut stock.
Captain, I am in receipt of your proposal, and am minded to accept it. Thank you.
Are you quite certain?
I am determined. I will. And nothing, you may be sure, will ever persuade me otherwise.
We women do not forget you so soon as you forget us. Women love beyond all sensible limits. We cannot help ourselves.
Well, wait a minute. I don't mean to venture any claims about the differences between men and women.
Oh, well, I will. The only privilege I claim for my sex is that of loving longest. Loving even when hope is gone. Loving because you don't have a choice.
I'm finished.
Thank you.
I'll make sure this letter gets to Admiral Croft.
Dear Anne, I can listen no longer in silence. Anne, you pierce my soul. Dare not say that man forgets sooner than woman, that his love has an earlier death. I am half agony, half hope. I know you are to marry Mr. Elliot, but I will never forgive myself if I do not tell you this. You alone have brought me to Bath. For you alone I think and plan. But of course you have not seen this. How could you? Because your love has not lasted as long as mine. Anne, I have loved no one but you. And I don't think I ever will.
I have thought many times about how to tell you this, but the pain of a love unrequited rendered me silent. Tell me not that I am too late.
Frederick!
My love for you has never faltered.